This video, I'm actually gonna be working on a swell up at the house, but I gotta park down here because this is the little bridge they have to get to their house. And I don't know how well the dump truck stuff would fare on there, but I'm also supposed to look at kind of up underneath here. It's washing out, and he's wanting to try to come in here and reinforce this and keep it from washing out. It looks, he's had you can see like chunks of concrete and sidewalk and stuff like that's what they kind of line this, but it seems like about, I don't hear anymore, like every other year we get 100-year flood, and apparently this comes, I guess there's been water up to this bridge before or even over it, and when it does, it carries all of his concrete and rocks and everything out. So he didn't know if I could come in here and stack some more chunks of concrete or some bigger rock and then pour concrete and everything through it, which I guess I'm not real keen on that idea. I'm not really sure how to go about, because it just seems like anytime you start dealing with creeks and water, especially after talking to the top crane and Jason works a lot, I don't want to get the DNR involved or something like that where I'm down here messing up waterways. I'm kind of filming this for Jason and Jimmy because they were kind of curious and wanted to actually look at it and everything. So try to see if I can get some shots where I don't fall down. But yeah, I mean, I can see the need. It needs something. I don't know if you come in here and put, I don't know. I just worry about putting the big stone and everything in there and concrete around it. Seems like that water is going to find any little hole or crevice and it'll get behind it, and then it'll push it on out. You get that much water because that's, I don't know, that bridge is probably 10 or 11 feet above that creek. I guess the only other way to the house, if you don't go over the bridge, is just through the creek apparently. And what I got going on up there is this guy had this house built a couple of years ago, I guess, and he's had one or two companies. One's done this 3 times. They've tried to get the swell behind the house to go in there and actually drain water. Right now it's failing, and it holds water, and it's actually flooded the house a couple times because I don't think there's any fall. We'll get up there and set the laser up and take a look at it. From when I was here last time, it holds water in about half a dozen places, and it looks like it's got low spots, high spots, and everything. What had happened before, they just kind of came in, smoothed it out, and then just added a few inches of dirt to the top of it without really checking it or anything like that. So we'll go up there and kind of walk around. But yeah, we're just going to try to go in there and cut this thing and get it to finally drain water, because I guess for over 2 years it's never really worked right. He said it, I guess when they did the rough grading or when they were building the house, it was working, but then either the landscape or dirt, whoever came in there to put the yard and everything in, the sod, I think they added dirt to whatever was there. So I don't know if the final grade or the rough grade was cut down far enough to make room for the dirt. I don't know how much dirt they put on there. So there's just a lot of variables and everything, I guess. But all right, here is the far end of the swell where it comes out around the house, and then, which I gotta haul this junk off to the woods for him, remove that, but it should drain out. That way is where we gotta go. I think we just gotta be careful, because I thought he said the downspouts were buried in the bottom of it, which I always love that. But yeah, this is all the room that we have to work with here. I can just kind of tell walking on it, just goes up and down, and there's high spots and low spots. But yeah, that's what I was talking about. You could have cut more of this bank and everything. I got it a little further away, but yeah, there's no way that this point here looks to be a hair higher or the same level as what that is over there. think we're actually going to dig some of this out and put base rock in, because I don't know how they make it out of this driveway either. But and all this right here is higher. Well, here we are about, I don't know, an hour, maybe hour and 15 minutes into it. Kind of got it cut, but I'm getting ready to go back in here and get the excavator, which I kind of wondered if I was going to need it. I probably should have brought it over here yesterday, but because I want to come in here and maybe try to reshape the side of this bank, because I just don't like how it just V's down here. It needs to kind of be pulled and blended back. Here is the end of day one. I think I ended up cutting this all down. I was trying to remember. 6 to 8 inches, I believe. And I'm still kind of working on this bank. I keep scratching out some here, pushing it out with the loader, and then going back. I mean, it's got, you can see it's got plenty of fall and everything now away from the house, but I may be able to get by leaving it and then kind of contouring it out. That's still going to get pretty steep. I'd like to kind of make that bank match out there by the loader all my way around here. You can see I've like doubled the size of this pile that I got to move. And it is nothing but rock and clay. I think all this is new, and like here's the original pile. we're just going to take it back to the woods and dump it. I mean, and some of it has got some, I guess, decent dirt or smaller rocks I may put back in and kind of build it. It's a little bit deep. Alright, good morning YouTube. We're back on this swell job, or redoing this swell. I had to finish this up this morning, kind of getting it roughed in and everything. I'm not going to put any dirt on it yet. We're supposed to get a lot of rain, I believe, starting tonight and tomorrow. The only way to get the dump truck in here is to do a little off-roading this morning. Just got a little bit left with the rough red, like I said, maybe 2 loads in that to haul back to his ravine, spread that out, and then track everything in, hit it with the laser one more time to make sure it's got the fall that I'm looking for, and we'll be done here. So it shouldn't be, maybe, hopefully, I don't know, a couple hours. I've also got to quit early today, or I want to try to quit early because me and the wife are off to Bunyan. So I'm excited, looking forward to that. Be my first time going there, and I actually pretty excited about it. I'm gonna go meet Jason Works a lot and Logger Wade and Let's Dig 18, and I think talk to Skidder Kev. Him and Stump Jumper will be there. don't know, there's several of them to meet and everything, so I'm looking forward to that. I thought it'd be a pretty good time. I know I'm not really like a big logger or anything like that, but it's just gonna be really cool to meet all those guys and hang out for a few days and see what that's all about and everything. I may even partake in the skid steer rodeo if we still want to hang around that late on Sunday, so we'll just kind of see. So hopefully I'll definitely get some video of that. I may not have a whole lot posted, maybe between now and then, trying to get everything ready and stuff, but yeah, definitely looking forward to that and excited about that. And I also just want to say thanks to Let's Dig 18. He gave me a big shout out last night in his video and this morning, and I've got 65 or 67 new subscribers and everything like that, so that's just awesome. So thank you, Chris. I was blown away to hear my name on your channel and everything. I didn't think I'd ever see that day, so you know, thanks a lot. And to all the new subscribers, welcome. I'll try to keep all this stuff just as interesting as I possibly can. I know spreading dirt's not always the most exciting thing, and with what I do, you know, I'm not running the big machines and the big equipment and stuff like that, so it's not always as fun to watch doing the finish work or some of these little yards. So I'll try to keep it as entertaining as possible. And if there's anything you guys, you know, want to know or want to see, just send me a message or hit me up and I'll try to make a video of it or get back. I'm hoping to start uploading a little bit more. Right now it seems like it's been about every 3 days. But yeah, I just wanted to say thanks. Thanks to all the new subscribers. Thanks to all my other subscribers. I mean, this has been a fun little journey so far, and I've met a lot of really neat people and everything. So I appreciate it, and I'll keep trying to crank out the interesting content. So and here is the, I guess, the finished rough end, we're going to call it. Got all the dirt and everything hauled out of here. Got this cut down, cut that bank down, tracked it in. And like I said earlier, we get pretty good chances of rain. Plus, I think there's the other company that did it before supposed to supply the dirt. I'm supposed to spread it, then they come back and sod it. So the homeowner was worried that not everything was going to get done before the rain showed up, which is probably a good idea to double check. Like I said, I shot it, and there's about, I think there's 11 inches of fall between the front of the driveway and about where I'm at right here, and then it'll kind of just get out here and take off down the hill and everything. And it's actually overcut to what it needs to be, so we can go back and put, I'm hoping to get 4 or 5 inches of dirt on here. I know some of that on the bank, we're gonna have to kind of blend into what's there, and then down on this other side, but there's just so much rock and clay that that's part of the reason the sod and everything never really, or the first 2 times or whatever. I don't think they've sodded it 3 times. I'll try to get a shot from this other end, but it may just blind everybody with the sun. It didn't come out too bad. It's pretty rough and pretty rocky, but I think by the time you get some topsoil and they can get the sod up there at the same time, it ought to take off and work. Because then it looks like that part of it goes across the driveway there, but then the rest of it will take off. Yeah, I'm sure that's just blinding everyone, but that's kind of how it looks now.